Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Happy New Year. All new clean decks for this reading. This is the reading for January 1st, 2022. I have pre-shuffled. I saw New Beginnings and Ace of Wands twice in this deck. So New Beginnings. I'm also using new candle, new sage that a friend gifted me last night, new Palo Santo. Oh, I just put out my candle. This is new energy. This is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. Truly a new beginning. So leave behind last year's energy, the residual energy of 2021, move into the new energy of 2022. Probably going to be a transformative year. Lots of turbulence in the transformation. I will shuffle. I'm going to be using the Warrior or the Rainbow deck, the Energy Oracle, the Quantum Oracle, the Good Tarot, and the Star Tarot. So those are the decks that I'm going to use for this reading, and if I need to pull something, if I feel guided to pull another deck, I will. I shuffled each deck. They were all clean decks. I shuffled each deck 7 times. So now I will shuffle my 3. I like to shuffle on camera. That one was not a good shuffle. Okay, so this is a general reading, and it is a message that is coming through for someone. If it's your message, please embrace it with goodwill and good intentions. It is given to you that way. If it is not your message, please leave it in peace for someone else. And please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those things. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate the support. I don't monetize my channel. The only time I accept money for a reading is if it is a requested personal reading. I will not contact you to see if you want a free reading. So if somebody is, it's not me. If you're guided to connect with me for a personal reading, I am happy to provide that for you as a service. It is in my information about my readings are in the description box, along with my email to contact me. So that is that. I do want to say I am very grateful for your presence here, your positive energy, and I am grateful for all of you who have taken the time to comment, like, subscribe, anything to tickle the algorithm for you to be able to get this message to a wider audience, so that the person who needs to hear the message, it comes up on their feed or their suggestions. All right, we're going to get started. Thank you so much for your kind words and all of your positive energy about my readings. I appreciate that very, very much. Our Ladybug guest is still here. If you haven't been following the last few videos, she is actually right here. I'm going to put her in. She has been hanging around my tarot table for a bit and was very, very busy the other day. Okay, so I'm putting her in the yoga lap. There you go. Now she's right side up. Okay, so we're going to get started. Let's clear the energy one more time. A little anointing oil. Let me tune in. Hydrate. I'm hearing hydrate. Make sure you're hydrating. All right. Make sure you can see everything, and we're good to go. Okay, let's get started. What messages need to come out for those who are viewing, please? What do my viewers need to know about this energy for January 1st, 2022, this new year, New energy. 25. That is a 7 card. Let's see what 25 is. Healer. Empath, juxtaposition, deep feeling, embrace, fortitude, transmutation. So, understanding is the great healer, and empathy teaches us to understand. Healing traditions all around the globe practice the art of reconnection to the Creator, to ourselves, or to others. In reality, we are never actually disconnected. The idea of this division, in all of the ways it may appear to you, is an illusion to be repaired or transitioned. So this is reconnection, and I really feel like that is the energy because I've been feeling it all day. During my meditation, it's reconnection to your higher self, reconnection to your guides, reconnection to the energy of the divine. I've already shuffled. There we go. 2 cards, envy and patience, 16 and 20. So a 2 and a 7. So we have 7 twice on the table. Patience. This is a healing energy, and this is a low vibration energy. So this is what needs to be healed, is somebody's envious of somebody else. We'll pull some tarot on that. See what is going on. Double check. All right. I'm going to, the Star Tarot, that is a healing. A star is healing to me. So let's pull. This is in divine healing. The Lovers and the Hierophant. This to me, the Hierophant is your spiritual self, the divine masculine spiritual self, the way I read. And it's also a significator of the divine masculine's spiritual self. So it's a divine masculine indicator, and the Lovers, 5 and 6. So this is, to me, the divine masculine tuning in to his spiritual self and the connection that you share. The 10 of Wands. Let me pull another couple cards. The Knight of Swords. Pull one more card and I might clarify. Oh, the 8 of the Strength card in reverse over this 10 of Wands. Okay. I'll probably clarify, but what I'm feeling right now is that the Divine Feminine has had a lot of patience with the Divine Masculine. And that the Divine Masculine has been, I think there's been a little bit of jealousy on going in both directions. And I think that's over now. I think there's more of the unconditional love and acceptance. And it's taken some time. But I feel as though each other is allowing, each divine counterpart is allowing the other one to grow and to learn, whether it be their karmic lesson. But it feels as though the Divine Masculine is waking up. We've been hearing that a lot in the collective. In my readings, the Divine Masculine is waking up. It's not a fast process. It's not like one day he just wakes up and says, oh, by the way, and remember, it's energy, not gender. Wakes up and says, oh, I'm spiritual now. It's a process. It's synchronicities. It's unusual things happening that they're trying to explain. It's a magnetic pull in their soul. It's dreams, and it happens over time. And it depends on how resistant they are as to whether or not they can embrace it. but it feels like it's just been persistent enough that, and that jealousy has been overcome, that envy has been overcome, which is a low vibration energy. So higher vibration healing energy is coming in. 10 of Cups, yeah. And it is healing the divine masculine to the point now where he can embrace. Look at this. There is a different card in this deck. That's significant. We'll talk about that in just a minute. He's healing to the point now where he is opening up to the more positive energy, the healing energy, the light energy of his connection with Source and the divine. And then we have the 10 of Wands, and it looks like this bear, and there's a bear in his spirit energy. Maybe a bear is his spirit animal guide, but see how this bear is like laying on of hands, healing energy, almost like Reiki, but healing on of the, laying on of hands and healing this heavy energy that he's been dealing with, which apparently is jealousy, maybe feeling insecure about himself, maybe feeling he's not quite good enough. And maybe that's healing now. Maybe he's feeling more empowered as he releases some toxicity. And here then comes in the clarity. This is, this energy, fast moving, clear energy coming in his direction for his healing, for him to become awakened. It's like lightning bolt strikes, synchronicities, just undeniable evidence to him that there's a more significant spiritual meaning to his life. And here we have the Strength card in reverse. He's feeling a bit overwhelmed, not really able to grasp the deepest understanding and the scope of all of this. And then we have the 10 of Cups, but he knows it's leading him to his happiness. We have the Lovers and the 10 of Cups here. These are things that he's feeling uplifted about. It's almost like his change of perception about this connection. He's kind of gaining strength from it. All right, so this card was in my clarification deck. 3 of Swords. Holy cow. Definite healing needed. There was a fracturing of his heart in order, and that was this envy and jealousy. It was just, he was in this toxic cycle of hurt. And it just needed to be repaired and healed and transitioned out of that energy. This new energy coming in, it's transmuting. It is, it was a juxtaposition, but it's transmuting. This energy is now being transmuted into a lighter energy, a more patient with oneself energy, a loving energy. And here we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I told you, did I not tell you that awakening is going to be a slow process? It's there, and then here's the Moon. This is divine feminine energy. Things are being revealed very slowly, and kind of the divine is giving him what he can handle because he's not really in his strength yet. So they're just kind of giving him that little nudges. It's consistent, it's persistent. Okay, I'd say enough of the clarification for right now. All right, so let's pull a couple of other oracle cards and see if this is going to be an extension of this reading, or this message, or is it going to be another message? So I'm going to go back to this oracle card. Status quo. It's a 2. It's a cycle card. Yeah, that might be that he's been cycling through the status quo because change is hard. I've said, oh, here, pull another one. Milestone. This is an event. This is like the 6 of Wands card like I saw. So there's something where he feels accomplished. Somebody feels accomplished. I'm not sure if it's divine masculine or divine feminine yet. Somebody feels accomplished. They have overcome the status quo. They've made this milestone. It's a new phase, a new level, a new journey, new energy, lighter energy, lots of light. Look at these 2 cards. So the status quo, that we're no longer stuck in the status quo. Okay, let's see what the good tarot has to say. Some good energy. Okay, although they flew out over there. There's the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Absolutely. This has been transitioned. They've transitioned out of this self-sabotaging, this envious self-sabotaging energy, not feeling good enough, to being very stable, content, happy with their self right now. It might be because they've had this accomplishment, or it may just be they've overcome and healed a lot of things. They're transmuting this energy. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords. They're getting clarity, wisdom, guidance, support. They're starting to realize that not everything energetically is serving them best interest. So they're starting to make some clear decisions. I'm hearing transparency. They're starting to see things clearly. They're seeing through things. They're seeing through whatever has been used to manipulate them. Whatever has kept them in this lower vibration of jealousy and envy, they have seen through that. It's transparent now. So they now have overcome that. Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands, starting to stand up for themselves. Feels like they've been manipulated by something, and now they've got the clarity, and now they're starting to say, I'm setting some boundaries. I'm not, it's almost like Nine of Swords energy. I'm not going to allow this energy to come into and make me feel like I need to be in that lower vibration. Here's Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. Now we have the Queen of Air and the Queen of Wands. This is Messenger of Fire. Okay, so give me a second. It feels like right now there are two people, two women, two feminines, two feminine energies. And it feels like one has been very, somewhat brutal. And one has been very supportive and encouraging. There's just a message somewhere in there. Messenger of Fire. Messenger is the Knight. I believe it's the Knight in this deck. Okay, here we have the Ten of Cups in reverse now. And the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, look. See how there's a little... He's receiving some guidance here. He's listening. Finally, he's listening to this message from the divine that he needs to make a choice. He needs to choose. He needs to set some boundaries and choose what it is that he truly wants, and he needs to go after it. He cannot stay stagnant anymore. He's being encouraged that he needs to start choosing his happiness, the things that make him feel fulfilled and accomplished and successful. Four of Cups. Focus on the things that are going to make you grow, that are going to make you happy and successful. Choose the things that are going to make you happy and successful. Eliminate the things that don't, because they're just really wasting your time and energy. All right, I heard just now, clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse, because we have the Ten of Cups upright, and then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And it feels as though the message is, you can't be happy in the status quo. You got to start making some changes toward your growth and listen to your guides and your spiritual. Yeah, there's been some resistance. He's been very protective of, you know, he's had to defend himself so much. He's very protective of, you know, himself and his resources and his energy, because it feels like he's just been spinning his wheels. There's the Queen of Swords again, twice. Yeah, he's going to have to make some clear choices. This feels, the Unknown card. There's been some manipulations behind his back, some illusions, some things going on that he's not aware of. Seven of Wands again, defending himself. This is a much more aggressive defense. So it feels like there has been some energy that he has really been bombarded with, and it feels like a particular person. And it has really kind of caused him to rethink what defines his happiness. And he's turned it over to the divine. He's probably done a lot of praying and said, I don't know how to deal with this. I need some guidance to get out of this energy. This person has been very jealous of him. And there's been back and forth jealousy. Here we have the Strength card in reverse again over the Queen of Wands. And that is a fire sign in Leo. So this person is probably a Leo. But the strength, it feels like he hasn't had the strength to go toward this woman who's really supporting him, because he feels very inadequate. Here we have the Temperance card, the Patience card. And then the World card. Okay, so this situation now is being transmuted. All right, now I'm going to refer back to this 25 card, see if it makes more sense. Now, empath, juxtaposition, deep feeling, embrace, fortitude, transmutation. That makes perfect sense. Healer. All right, so this person, this Queen of Wands is the healer, helping guide and support him energetically through this healing process, where he's transmuting this low vibration energy and through his awakening into more, leaving the status quo, getting into a higher vibration, a higher energy. But he still feels unworthy. I'm going to pull another one of these rainbow activation cards. It feels like, okay, well, we're going to take these. It's very, very active. A lot of energy in this deck. Okay, 3. We have 18. We have 3. And we have 43. Another 7. Start with 18. Transformation, passion, preparation, transition, innovation. Fire. Fire sign. What did I say? Fire is the great transformer. It prepares for the future. It can remove obstacles and shed light. Sometimes it is inspiration we need to make changes quickly in order to receive what we have been preparing for. The fire element must be nurtured in order to be sustained. Okay, so this is igniting this fire energy. This fire person is igniting his change, this transmutation out of this low vibration situation that is, he's really having to defend himself and protect himself, into one more of stability. Now we have air. So we have fire and air. Thoughts, communion, necessity, willfulness, charisma, demeanor. Air is our presence that is active at all times. It transmits to anyone we come in contact with and is all pervasive, complete, and necessary. It is mandatory for life, but absent of feeling. So air also represents our mental faculties, our thoughts, and ideology. When air arrives in your cards, you are being asked to break down your situation to its most basic properties. What do you need and why? Most of all, what message is it sending to others with whom you come in contact? Are you naturally enlisting the support of the repulsion of others? And then 43. So it's a breaking down. This fire and air is igniting this change. It is a powerful sweeping energy. Here's the solar plexus. Power, presentation, position, concoct, implementation, fabricate, and presence. Nothing is more valuable in terms of human interaction than the first impressions, or how you present your position. Regardless of its truth, others will remember what you say about yourself. They'll remember your disposition or the confidence of your actions, even if you don't believe them. This is a basic principle of successful marketing. Ultimately, your goal is to be authentic in how you present yourself, matching how you feel to the impression you give. The solar plexus of the body is the center where you process emotion. It is from here you stake a claim to your place in the real world. Our emotions transmit our deepest expression, so when you're going through any kind of transition, purifying on any level will greatly improve your condition. Okay, so this is all about purification and transmutation. There is he's transitioning from this lower vibration situation into something where he is really going to start being guided, and he's accepting the guidance. He's embracing the guidance for the first time. He's not going to resist the guidance from the divine anymore because he's frustrated with trying to get out of this himself. He doesn't see a way out. And so he's turned it over, and now he's being guided. And that's part of his awakening process. And now this is going to be like a brush fire or a wildfire through his life. It's going to burn away the things that no longer serve him. But it's going to drain his strength. And part of this is the divine feminine is being supportive and sending, she's actually, the energy is actually helping to ignite this purging, cleansing fire. And then the healing. Then there will be some healing. The transmutation will be the healing. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Happy New Year. Namaste.